Okay guys, so this is page 32, level 3, sound musicianship. So there's more videos to watch. If you go online, you can see they're going to talk about the bowing lanes. So I'll talk about that too real quick. So we've been playing, pretty much trying to play anyway, halfway between the end of the fingerboard and the bridge. And remember, our bow stick is going to be tilted away from our face. So I don't know if I can do that in mirror image, but I'll try. Oh, this is so weird. You guys probably do this all the time, right? And you're like, I want to practice backwards. All right, and then your bow stick is tilted away from your face. Okay? So the bowing lanes talk about where we're going to be for different volumes of sound. So we've been in the middle, and that's pretty much a mezzo forte. Just your natural sound that comes out is a medium loud sound, or it should be. It's just you're comfortable playing. And I feel like after that, then you have to work to get different volumes out. So as you move closer to the fingerboard, your sound is going to the piano lane. And as you move closer to the bridge, your sound is going to the forte lane. So forte meaning loud, piano meaning soft. So there's other factors that I don't know if it's been about a year since I've watched the video on this one. So don't know if there's other factors that they talk about, but as you move your bow to different lanes, you also have to think about your bow speed and your bow weight. Because if you are really heavy at the piano lane and really slow, you're not going to get that sound, but you're going to get that gross sound. But if you're really heavy and really slow at the forte lane, you get a nice big sound. So you want to be light and fast at the piano lane. Here's my mezzo forte lane, and then heavier and slower at the forte lane. So there's more than just where you place your bow. It also has to do with the weight you add or take away, and the speed of your bow as well. You can also tilt your bow stick more when you're at the forte lane, so you have fewer hairs touching, and you can have a heavier bow by placing it more flat hairs as you get closer to the bridge for an even stronger forte sound. All right, hopefully you've read all the things in the blue box. I'm going to go ahead and play through these songs. I really want to play through this whole page, because once you get to the bottom, you're going to be like, oh, that's the song, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. So we're going to do the C major scale. Let's go ahead and say the notes of the C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So we're going to have a low second finger on the D string and a low second finger on the A string. Remember, low means lower in pitch, so it's further away from your face, closer to the scroll. All right, let's go ahead and play this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time, but I want to do it in a round. So I'm going to play it, and then when I get to my third note, when I get to E, I want you to start on C. And so you'll hear how the thirds, we're going to travel in thirds together, and you'll see how pretty they sound together. 1, 2, ready, and... So hopefully your notes sounded really pretty with mine, and we had a lovely duet. I imagine it in my head. I hope it's actually happening for real just now. All right, we're going to look at 128, the C major arpeggio. And this one says, what is the interval between the first two notes? So remember that music math is slightly different than regular math. With the interval, we're measuring the distance between the notes, but we start on the note that we're starting on, we count that 1 to 2, and we count the note we end on and all the notes in between. So the notes, the first two notes are C and then E. So we're going to start on C, and then we have D, and then we have E. So from C to E, there are 3 notes, and so that's a third. So remember, music math is slightly different. So the first interval is a third. And then E to G, we count that too. E, F to G, that's another third. G to C, do you think that one's going to be a third? Nope, that's a trick. So G, A, B, C, that's a fourth. So just so that you know, thirds happen to line up on lines like every other line. It's kind of cool that you can see that from C to E to G, it's every line. But then we went all the way up to the high C, and it wasn't on a line anymore. So it's another little trick you can look at. All right, so let's go ahead and play the C major arpeggio. This is a good pattern to know because you can play lots of arpeggios with this finger pattern. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, and we're going to do Country Gardens. We're going to YOLO it. It's a little bit tricky, so if you wanted to take a minute to practice it on your own and figure it out, that's totally great. What I want you to notice is that we're going to do forte, and then immediately we have piano. So we've got to move our bow to the piano lane right when it says piano. All right, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So did you remember to go piano right away at beat 4? Let's do it one more time. See if you can remember to go soft right away at beat 4. And if you, like, the audience doesn't have the music in front of them, they don't know when it's supposed to go soft. So if you end up forgetting right at beat 4 and you get soft, oh yeah, at the end of the next measure or the beginning of measure 4, they'll just think that's what it says because they're the audience. They don't have the music in front of them. So it's our job as musicians to do what the composers have asked. So try to get right away on beat 4 to that piano lane. Just move your bow real fast. You can move it while you're playing that last E so that you can get it ready. So you think about moving your bow away from your face while you're playing that E on beat 3 of measure 2. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So feel free to practice that one. It is tricky with a lot of things. It goes kind of quick. It has slurs, it has eighth notes and quarter notes and half notes, and then the dynamics is the big thing, I think, with that one. And all the low twos, the new low twos, and all of that. So that one can be tricky, but I know you can do it. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play the last one, Sakura, with you. And this one, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, that's that song!" So we start out piano, and then we go to mezzo forte, and then we go back to piano. Let's go ahead and say the note names of this one. So it goes A, B, A, B, A, B, C, B, A, B, A, F, E, C, E, F, E, E, C, B, A, B, A, B, D, E, F, A, B, A, F, E. So just a quick couple of things about your bow. Feel free to pizzicato with me the first time through and then rewind and play again with the bow. When you get to measure 4 and then measure 6, you're going to want to plan your bow for that half note. So those first quarter notes, you're going to want to do a long bow. And remember, it's just a wiggle. So it's a really big down. Down, wiggle, up, right? Down, wiggle, slow bow. Or quick, wiggle, slow bow for both of those. And then the last measure, it changes it on you. And it's going to be the wiggle down. So it's going to be wiggle, quick, slow bow. Wiggle, quick, slow bow. So make sure you're also thinking about planning your bow as the notes are changing on you in length so that you can have enough bow for those half notes and you don't run out. All right. So playing number 130. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, oh, that's that song. That's a song that we play, or that I've been playing on the piano when we do Testing Tuesday and somebody doesn't pass. It's actually not a sad song. It's a song of spring and reflection, but it's kind of cool that it has that minor mode, so it sounds sad. Anyway, so hopefully when I play it on the piano, students are reflective and can learn from their mistakes and do better the next time. All right, that concludes this week. I'll see you for next week's videos, and I'll see you on Zoom. Remember, you can email me questions on Canvas, and I'll try to get back to you. And there's also Canvas chat. Nobody's been on it, so I'll keep it open just in case somebody decides to get on it. But I think email is probably the best way, email through Canvas, to get in contact with me if you have questions about something. Remember, we have a couple of assignments this week, and we'll have more next week. All right, see you next time. Bye.